Hey, it's Jajama. Today, we're going to discuss about sampling distribution. Let's go! This is Group 10 of Statistics and Probability. Now let's get started. Group 10 consists of leader Victorilio Rob, co-leader Pingol Vince Cahat, secretary Dalman Diana, and myself as the presenter. Exploring sampling distribution of the mean using family data. First off, what is sampling distribution? Sampling distribution is a probability distribution of a statistic that is obtained through repeated subsampling of a specific population. It describes a range of possible outcomes for a statistic. Here we are, the names and the number of siblings that we have. Diana has 2, Rob has 2, Vince has 5, Jejomar, me myself has 6. The next step is to get the parameter. We get the mean, variance, and the standard deviation. To get the mean, we need to plus the number of siblings we have and divide it by 4. To get the variance, is we minus the 2 and minus 3.7.5 squared and so on. And we get 3.19. To get the standard deviation, we get the square root of the variance. Then we list down the sampling. The sampling consists of our names, the number of sample outcomes, and the sample size. To get the sample size, we need to divide the number of siblings we have to 3. Then that's how we get the sample size, and so on. The probability distribution is how many times that number of siblings can happen. Example, as 2, there's 8 outcomes. 3 has 11, 3.33 has 9, 4 has 6, 4.33 has 11, 4.66 has 7, 5 has 1, 5.33 has 2, 5.67 is 3, and 6 is 1. After that next step, now we make the histogram. The histogram consists of the x and the px. This is where we do or find the data of px and x. And the next step is to get the mean, variance, and standard error. To get the mean, we need to 2 times 8 over 64 and 3 times 9 times 64 and so on. And we get 3.37. To get the variance, we get the number again and times it with 8 over 64 plus and so on. To get the standard error, we get the square root of the variance. The conclusion. The results show a moderate variation among the number of siblings, with most values clustering around the mean. This suggests that while there are outlines such as 6 siblings, the majority fall within a consistent range. After that, we answer the guide questions. How does the mean of the sample means compare to the population mean? The population mean is the average of all values in a population, while the sample mean is the average of values in a sample taken from the population. What do you notice about the spread variability of sample means versus the original population? The spread of the sample mean is typically narrower than the spread of the original population. This is because when we take a sample, the variation between the sample values that tends to average out, leading to less variability in the sample means. What can you infer about the central limit theorem based on this activity? From this activity, I'd say that the central limit theorem shows how even if the family data we're using is a bit uneven or has some outliers, the average sample means of those groups will eventually start to form a more normal looking distribution. As we take a more and larger samples, the average starts to smooth out any irregularities in the original data. What challenges did your group face and how did you solve them? One challenge was that our family might not have been large or diverse enough, which made it harder to see the normal distribution. We solved this by taking more samples or varying the data more. And that was all from Group 10. And see you on the next video.